Hello Guardians and welcome back. I've got another build for you and it is a super spammer. Within about 4 minutes from this gameplay, you can see that I spam my super 3 times. This super is on a 9-minute cooldown, and with this build I can spam the crap out of all my abilities and then get a super about every single minute. It's ridiculous. As long as you have something to throw a grenade at, you're getting your super within 60 seconds. It's crazy. So this whole thing is an awesome synergy between your class ability and your grenade. You use your grenade, you get your class ability. You use your class ability, you get your grenade. And every time you kill something with your grenade, you're getting super energy. It's ridiculous, it's super fast, and it's really, really potent. I mean, check this out. I'm in a Master Lost sector, and I'm 16 light under the recommended power, and I'm still shredding through things. Keep in mind that this is not an invincibility build. You're still going to have to be evasive. You're going to have to avoid damage. You're not going to have crazy healing stats or anything like that. It's all about throwing those grenades out, keeping enemies away from you. Let's jump right into the build, and then I'll show you some more gameplay. I'll give you a build pick, and that'll be it. First of all, let's jump into our subclass. We're going with the Striker Titan subclass. Arc 3.0 has made this thing into a beast, so let's jump right into the aspects. First of all, we want Touch of Thunder. This improves all of your grenades. Primarily, we're going for the Storm Grenade. After detonating, it creates a roaming thunder cloud. So basically, this cloud is just going to track your targets and follow them around and keep killing things and making wells for you as it does that. Then, we're going to move on to our knockout aspect. This aspect really doesn't matter. The only thing we're going for are these extra fragment slots. So we have 2 fragment slots on here and 2 fragment slots on here. So that's 4 fragment slots in total, and that allows us to really beef up our build. Then, from there, I like to run Storm Grenade. This thing just puts out tons of damage over a long period of time because we have it buffed by Touch of Thunder. Then we have Thunderclap. Thunderclap is not a necessity. You can use anything that you like. So if you want to move around faster, use Seismic Strike. If you want to dive in with a slam, use Ballistic Slam. It doesn't matter. I just like to use this. Then as far as the rest of it goes, doesn't matter. I recommend Thunder Crash just because it's a lot of damage output and it's a shorter cooldown than our Fist of Havoc. Then we move into our fragments. First of all, we have Spark of Shock. Your arc grenades jolt targets. Then we move into Spark of Ions. Defeating a jolted target creates ionic traces. So these two pair together very nicely. You kill something with your grenade, you're getting ionic traces, and the ionic traces make you amplified and they give you more ability energy. Then we move into Spark of Magnitude. Your lingering arc grenades have a longer effect. So that Storm Grenade is going to roam for even longer. Then finally, we have Spark of Amplitude. Rapidly defeating targets while you're amplified creates an orb of power. Basically, when you're throwing your grenade out, you're going to kill a lot of things really quickly. So you're going to get orbs of power from it, and that kicks up your super even further. Okay, moving on from our subclass, let's talk about the Heart of Inmost Light. And the exotic perk is really what sets this entire build over the top. Overflowing Light. Using an ability, so your grenade, melee, or barricade or dash, or whatever we're calling this, empowers the other 2 abilities. Empowered means abilities have faster regen, and melee and grenades do more damage. Every single time you use an ability, you're empowering the other 2. And if you use 2 abilities really fast, it's going to make all of them have double empower. It's going to stack on top of each other twice. So when we use our class ability, we are getting increased damage, increased regen on our grenade. And when we're using our grenade, we're getting increased regen on our class ability energy. Okay, moving on to our stats, we want to go Discipline, then Resilience. As far as weapons go, use whatever you want. The Delicate Tomb just gives you more arc traces if you want to throw on a gun, but honestly, I don't use my weapons with this build, other than for a little bit of extra damage against beefy targets and against champions. Okay, moving on to our mods. On our helmet, we're looking for a solar helmet here, and we're running Ashes to Assets. So you gain bonus super energy on grenade kills. So we're going to be getting tons and tons of grenade kills, so this right here is going to let you get your super back even faster. Then we run Bountiful Wells, and this pairs nicely with our elemental ordnance that's down further in our mods section. Up next, we have our gauntlets. We want that to be on Void, and we have Bolstering Detonation. This allows you to gain class ability energy when you throw your grenades out and damage something. So because we have Heart of Inmost Light on, the whole build is about ability spamming, getting those abilities out really fast because you're empowering your other abilities to recharge faster. So by damaging targets with your grenade, you're getting a class ability energy back faster. By using your class ability energy, you're getting grenade energy. So it's this big cycle that just keeps looping into each other. If you can, put 2 of them on. Unless you're working with some champions, then obviously filling your champion mods, this isn't a necessity, it just makes things go by faster. Then we move on to Energy Converter. While charged with light, using your grenade attack grants you super energy, consuming all stacks of charge with light. The more stacks you have, the more energy you gain, up to a maximum of 50% of your super energy. So this mod is pretty ridiculous. When you get a grenade kill, when you're charged with light, you're getting a big chunk of super energy. And the nice thing about the mods we have set up is you're getting a lot of it really quickly because we're cycling through Charge with Light really fast. We're getting rid of it and then we're getting it again. We're getting rid of it and then we're getting it again. Okay, then moving on to our chest piece. The chest piece element does not matter. As long as you are running elemental ordnance on it, you can run anything else in this slot. Then moving from there, we go into our legs. And the only thing that matters here is you put on Seeking Wells. The Ionic Traces already come to you. The nice thing about this is the wells will come to you too. So that way you don't have to deal with jumping out, putting yourself in jeopardy to pick up those wells. They'll track to you automatically. And finally, we're moving on to our Titan mark. We want to set this on solar. And we want to do double bombers, so reduce grenade cooldown when using your class ability. Then finally, you want to put on elemental charge. Become charged with light by picking up an elemental well. So again, this is just a big, huge cycle of using your grenade and using your class ability. When you use your class ability, you get grenade energy. When you use your grenade and you damage things, you get class ability energy. Okay, now that we know what all of our mods are, let's explain how they synergize together. First of all, elemental ordnance. When you throw a grenade and you get a kill, you're going to get a well. We pair that with bountiful wells. When you throw out that grenade, you're going to be getting 2 wells instead of 1. When you pick those wells up, you're getting elemental charge times 2. Then on your next grenade kill, you move on to the energy converter. Both of those kills are going to give you super energy and make your super come back even faster. Now, while you're doing that, Ashes to Assets is giving you super energy on grenade kills. You're getting class ability energy whenever you damage anything with your grenade. And then whenever you use your class ability energy, you're getting your grenade cooldown faster. And that is our big cycle. Well, that completes the build. I'm going to put a build pick up on screen right here for you, and I'm going to let the gameplay continue out if you want to see just how potent this build can truly be. If you found this video entertaining or useful in any way, please hit that subscribe button and like down below. And to all those who have been supporting my channel in any way over the last month, thank you so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.